the EU identifying concessions that it's willing to make to Donald Trump's administration to secure the partial removal of U.S. tariffs that have already started to hit the bloc's exports and are set to increase after April 2nd. Let's go straight to the White House, where Bloomberg's Tyler Kendall is standing by. Tyler, what did we learn that the EU's plans are?
Yeah, hey, Danny. Well, importantly, we are also learning that this came after the EU trade chief was here in Washington earlier this week, and sources familiar telling Bloomberg News that the officials left that meeting with the understanding that the U.S. didn't really want to negotiate ahead of April 2nd, and that helped to put together this so-called term sheet. It does include lowering duties, mutual investments, and easing some regulations. We know, of course, that the EU has already floated, for example, that it would lower its trade barriers when it comes to industrial goods, as well as boost some imports of U.S. LNG. That had already been on the table. But we have to keep in mind that these reciprocal tariff plans on April 2nd also include those non-tariff barriers. Think of the VAT and also DST, digital services taxes, and that those had been really a big part of the discussion here in Washington this week. Unclear how far they will go on that. I was here at the White House earlier when Kevin Hassett briefed reporters and said when he was asked if the U.S. is really asking the EU to dismantle some of its key tax priorities, he said the U.S. would be realistic in that regard. The other factor of this, of course, are those sector-specific tariffs that we are expecting later down the road and how the EU could be positioning ahead of that. Of course, the auto tariffs this week, but other key industries to the European Union, such as pharmaceuticals, are also expected soon.